All right, so I thought I'd bring all of you up to date on the third flip that we actually locked up this weekend. This again came from some research I did down in Fresno. I guess it was middle of last week, and really goes to show the power of letting folks know that you're an active buyer, and more specifically what kind of things you're looking for. Because this particular lead, as you'll see, came from not a direct agent communication, but working with an agent who went back to their office and overheard a conversation, and one thing led to another, and we found a motivated seller who needed to sell quickly, and we came to a price, and it was good for both of us. So again, we're going to review the property. I'm trying to keep the slide deck the same for all of our flip reviews, so hopefully it looks similar. So again, give you the plan, the estimates, obviously highlight the plan end to end, and then we'll always keep you updated on where we are. So again, this particular flip or lead came from an agent I spoke with, I guess it was about 5 days ago, and while they were just doing their job in their office, they overheard a conversation about a seller who needed to get out quickly and get to the East Coast. So we made some introductions, and we put together a package, and it was good for both the seller and myself. The key was I took the time, and the agent was proactive enough to ask and listen to what I was looking for, and it was that extra work that just led to another deal coming together. No fuss, just a straight offer. Actually, what came in was actually 2 offers at the same price. So somebody else offered the same number we did. So what we did is we did a walkthrough. We were confident in our numbers, and so we removed contingencies that day. And it was that removal of contingencies that allowed us to look to be the stronger offer. This one is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot. It's sort of set up like what you call an in-law or teenager setup. Actually has what some would call a residence in the back. So there's 3-1 up front, and then there's a 1-1 in back, and that's how it makes up the 4-2. The key on this one here is it's rented somewhere between $300 and $400 below market. So that this tenant is a good tenant, near as we can tell. It's just that they're playing below market and really can't afford to pay market. And one of the reasons the owner wanted to sell quickly is they just didn't want to deal with kicking the tenant out, and repairing the unit, and doing all that. So what we're going to have to do, because it's just the right thing to do, is and of course I believe it's the law, we have to give a 60-day notice to vacate to the tenant after we take ownership. The current owner's not going to do any of that. They're just going to wait the customary 10 days, and we're going to close. So we will do that. I suspect it'll take $20K. This one's not, obviously it's been lived in, and we need to update the kitchen, change out the toilets, paint inside out, spend a little bit of extra work on the unit in back. It's small, so it won't be that bad, but it's a solid house. So there's a picture of it. I took that from the street. I'm not really sure why there's so many ladders. Maybe the guy's a roofer, I don't know. But again, it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It's really a 3-1 in front, which we're looking at, and behind it, what you can't see, there's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath in-law / teenager setup. We got it for $115. As always, $2,000 in closing costs. You can estimate $20 grand in make ready. So the total investment is going to be $137 grand. I'm going to estimate the sale of this will be somewhere between $200 and $160. Always splitting the difference, we'll take $80. I'm going to estimate $10,000 in selling costs, leaving roughly $33,000 in profit. I suspect this one would take between 6 and 8 months, given that we need to go through the 60-day notice, and sometimes we given an extra month to do the right thing. So we will not even start the work for a little while. Again, so this is what the numbers look like. Another friend of mine wants to partner on this opportunity. They like the whole idea of 6 and 20. So if they're going to lend $115, first trust deed, note, the whole ball of wax, recorded, done through escrow, and they're going to get 6% for 6 to 8 months is the estimate, which is a payment of $575. The exit on this one could be for an FHA buyer because we're going to do it to that standard, or it could be to someone looking for a solid rental property. It's going to have multiple exit strategies. And then upon closing, given the estimates, this is what the tail end of the process looks like. They'll net an extra $6,600 once it closes. All right, lastly, if you don't mind doing me a favor, go ahead and leave a comment below, ask a question, but make sure you go ahead and share this video with friends and family as we got to ramp up people subscribing. All right, if you want to get a hold of me, there's my email.